Have you ever done the CN Tower edge walk? You know, where they tie up to this really, really thin rope and they make you walk around the edge of the CN Tower. Now, yesterday, Jax decided it was in her best interest to do the CN Tower edge walk with Sir Richard Branson.
Are we going to say I decided to, or I was told to by you and management?
Let me rephrase. Jax was forced, sort of, to do the edge walk yesterday.
You and Adam Wilde owe me some dinner, TJ.
Hey, I ran a beat test last week. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. Okay, in all seriousness, I'm incredibly proud of you.
Thank you.
Actually, I know how scared you are of heights.
Yeah, terrified.
So when you sent me the video that we're going to post later, I was so proud of you.
Thank you.
You conquered a fear yesterday. It's amazing. I mean, granted, you had a British billionaire with his hand on your shoulder the whole time.
But you can't back down when you're with him, eh?
No. So please, describe the experience. What was it like?
I'm petrified of heights. A few months ago, we went on like a roller coaster at Canada's Wonderland. That scared the you-know-what out of me. I've rappelled for Easter seals back in Halifax before. Didn't do well with that. They couldn't use any audio because I swore the whole time.
Sure.
So this was like, I've been thinking about this for weeks. I was like, maybe my body's going to fail. Maybe my legs won't work. Maybe I'll embarrass myself. Maybe I'll black out. And I'd like to say that none of those things happened.
Hey!
And it was actually one of the coolest things I've ever done in my entire life. And I came kind of down a new woman. And conquering your fears is really important.
Absolutely.
Now, the experience of getting out there wasn't good. It wasn't pretty.
The first few seconds of the video, when you're walking out, aren't pretty.
No.
It's rightfully so.
Yeah.
You're trembling in fear. There's little screams going on. You're doing a lot of
Yeah, you hear this like sound like
Follow me. Come on, guys, we're gonna follow Jax here.
Sorry, I don't mean to swear.
That's okay.
It's very windy up here.
It's just a breeze. Come on out, everybody. You got it. I see Nick there.
And Sir Richard Branson's right behind me. And because he's the king of fear, right? Like, he loves doing badass stuff. He had his hand on my shoulder, and he was kind of taking care of me. The whole Virgin Voyages crew was up there. But I was taking baby steps. They do these things where they get you to lean over, or they get you to lean back and do all these tricks. There was a couple tricks that I wasn't going to do.
Yep.
But it was one of the coolest things I've ever done in my entire life. And
How was he?
What's that?
How was he?
He was one of the coolest guys I've ever met in my entire life. Like, He's so smart. He's so kind. And he has one of those minds that you can see is like constantly working. But yeah, you kind of expect when you meet these super rich people that they're not going to be nice. He was one of the nicest people I've ever met.
When he was out there, because he is known for having like a pretty fearless persona.
Yes,
was he that guy, or did the fear set in for him? He was fine.
Yeah, and he was laughing at me a little bit. Because I was
my God, what?
He's like, it's going to be all right, darling. And I was like, is it, Richard, huh?
Didn't you say at one point he was just over it? He was like, okay, I'm done with this.
Yeah, because, this man has like hot air balloon across the Pacific and ran out of gas. This guy like free jumps all the time. He's like, all right, I've seen it. That's Casa Loma. Good to know. All right, let's go. Yeah, he was so cool. It was such a cool experience. And shout out to CN Tower and Virgin Voyages. It was a blast. And, I didn't have to wash my pants after, if you know what I mean.
No, can you please explain what you mean?
Good. Here comes a song that we can listen to instead of talking.
Also, I really appreciate your spot-on impression of Sir Richard Branson. Can you do that again for the intro of the song, please?
Hello, I make a lot of money and I'm very kind. Go Virgin!
Tiffany's and bottles.